seated and hold ourselves in readiness. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the President's salute.
God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our heart with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors rule with all our will and might forevermore.
We begin in the name of God, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, from whom all blessings flow, and ask for his presence to come superintend over this celebration from now until its successful ending. Amen. Please be seated. And many thanks to you, Adepa, a finalist of the MTN Music Contest. It's 11:30 right here in Accra, Ghana, the center of the world, and wherever you're joining us from, we say yellow and welcome to the celebration of an awe-inspiring Ghanaian story. It is MTN at 25, 2.5 decades of brightening lives. I am, by the grace of God, Jerry Edema-Jololo, a proud son of the motherland and a true member of this family since 2001, 20 years. This morning I count it all joy, and with a great sense of humility and grace, I stand before you as the master of this ceremony. Through purpose and impact, on the back of timeless qualities such as leadership, innovation, relationship, integrity, and the can-do spirit, this great national asset, the MTN brand, has evolved from just a telephony company now to a full-service company which meets every need of Ghanaians. Ladies and gentlemen, the least we can do is to put our hands together and celebrate a great national asset, Ghana's leading telecommunications company, and consistently Ghana's #1 company on the GC 100 rankings. One more time, a round of applause. And so it's my prayer that this morning will count as a big statement coming from Ghana, the center of the world, to every nook and cranny of this world, that what starts grows in Ghana and blossoms. This morning, we're pleased to receive in our midst a firm believer in our promise of delivering the bold digital world. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Always a joy to see you. In his company, the minister, Ghana's first minister of communication and digitalization. You heard that right. The Honorable Esla Owusu-Ekufo. We're joined this morning by the South African High Commissioner to Ghana, Her Excellency, Madame Grace Mason. Thank you. We're pleased this morning to receive friends from the fraternity, the CEO of the Ghana Telecoms Chamber, Engineer Ken Ashigbe. In a show of solidarity, we're joined by the Director General of the National Communications Authority, Mr. Joe Anoche. And for this bold statement that comes out of Ghana as foreign direct investment, which has succeeded, ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to welcome Mr. Yofi Grant, CEO of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it's a tall list of acknowledgements, but allow me to defer and do some intermittently. This morning, we're joined by the full complement of MTN, herein represented by the board, management, and staff. Would you please help me acknowledge the board chair of MTN Ghana, Dr. Ishmael Yamson. I'm pleased to acknowledge with gratitude the presence of our CEO, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Selom Adadevo. This morning, Mr. President, is a full celebration of how far we've come. The first part is with you, which is the official launch and unveiling of our new logo. The second part will be a wider interaction with you, our broad stakeholders, of suppliers, of regulators, and all who have aided our efforts in delivering the bold new digital world. This morning, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite to set the tone by welcoming us and stating our purpose of gathering, the Chief Corporate Services Officer, MTN Ghana, Mr. Samuel Kuranting.
His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Ministers of State, Her Excellency the South African High Commissioner, board chairs and members, officials of regulatory bodies, CEOs of business chambers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. 25 years in the life of any business is a milestone worth celebrating. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of MTN Ghana, I am truly excited to welcome all of you to the official launch of MTN Ghana's 25th anniversary celebrations. A few years ago, Luke Haggerty, a researcher with the International Finance Corporation, IFC, writing about the state of Ghana's communication infrastructure, remarked, that was in the mid-90s, and I quote, "Only 37 of the 110 district capitals were connected, meaning that large parts of the country were not connected to the communications grid at all," unquote. The contrasting scenario in 2021, an era where connectivity is the norm rather than the exception, where a pandemic cannot stop people from working wherever they want, is the story of the transformational effects of a brand that has become synonymous with the Ghanaian can-do spirit. From tabletop space-to-space business to mobile money, MTN Ghana has harnessed the potential of this country through innovation and collaboration with our stakeholders. Everywhere you go was not just a mantra, it was a promise. And over the last 25 years, we have delivered on this promise and brightened your lives. I am therefore pleased to welcome you warmly and to thank you most sincerely for accepting our invitation to be here this morning. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we are indeed exceedingly grateful for your presence and trust you will enjoy this program and your time with us. Madam Honorable Minister, we welcome you warmly. We engage with you often and are glad you are able to attend. Distinguished guests, you and the diverse institutions you represent, government agencies, regulators, partners, and alumni are key contributors to weaving this rich tapestry of success. It is indeed true that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. As I can say, Muniha Yiniho. We are good together. Welcome. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello? Cast your mind back 25 years.
It was very difficult for an ordinary person to own a phone.
We had to move around in person to do business.
The introduction of GSM, or the Digital Network, brought cutting-edge technology to Ghana, an unrivaled service that no one else could match.
Leadership.
As the market leader in an increasingly competitive mobile telecommunications industry in Ghana, with almost 25 million subscriptions, MTN offers its valued customers a range of exciting products and services under pay monthly and pay-as-you-go services.
MTN was the first to offer 3G services in Ghana, and this anniversary coincides with 25 years of GSM technology in this country, also known as 3G technology. Since then, MTN has pioneered several firsts, including the launch of mobile money and most recently 4G Plus, amongst others.
Integrity.
MTN is focused on providing excellent telecommunication services under the philosophy of improving access to economic empowerment.
My life is brighter with MTN.
MTN understands that the best way for us to gain a competitive edge in a local market is to offer different products and services which suit people's lifestyles and economic situations, whilst allowing them to enjoy the best solutions and offerings.
Relationship.
MTN's network coverage is extensive, covering all 16 regional capitals, major cities, and many rural and remote areas. MTN continues to invest heavily in infrastructure to expand its coverage and capacity across the country. MTN has more than 70 customer service centers and hundreds of local agents across the country. Equipped with a proven record of technological innovation and a corporate culture that thrives on understanding telecommunications in emerging markets, MTN continues to consolidate its leadership position in the country. 5 key values have contributed to MTN becoming the leading player in the telecommunications industry in Ghana.
Leadership.
Innovation.
Relationship.
Integrity.
Can-do spirit.
As industry leader, MTN reckons that the next phase of Ghana's telecommunications industry is in data offerings, and as such has laid the appropriate strategies that will propel the country into that regime.
And as we celebrate this major milestone, we say thank you to you, our customers, for staying with us throughout this period. Thank you to our people for all your hard work in bringing us to this point in our journey. Thank you to all our partners for your role in achieving this major milestone.
For 25 years, MTN has led the way in the telecommunications industry in Ghana. Today, mobile telephony is not just picking a phone and making a call. MTN service has ensured that it is much more than that. It is a way of making life brighter for our valued customers.
And that is progress.
That is progress.
That is progress.
This is how we show that progress is a way of life. One more time, MTN. And many thanks to you, our Chief Corporate Services Officer, MTN Ghana, Mr. Samuel Kuranting, for that warm note of welcome. This morning, Mr. President, Honorable Minister, what we see is a culmination of many efforts that have come into this great feat that we're marking. Allow me to make welcome our past CEOs who join us virtually. Ladies and gentlemen, he saw us through Spacephone to Spacephone Ariba, and finally to Ariba. The first CEO, Ahmad Farouk, joins us. A resounding round of applause. Let's make welcome the second CEO of MTN, Mr. Brett Goshen. Let's hear it up for the third CEO, Mr. Michael Ikpoti. It will not be complete without the fourth CEO, Mr. Serame Chokobong. And last but certainly not the least, ladies and gentlemen, the former CEO, now turned Vice President for the West and Central Africa Province. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Mr. Ebenezer Chum Asante. And although we can't see them, certainly they see all this glory that is in this place. This morning, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it has fallen to the current CEO, upon assuming office, to expand the frontiers of this great brand. He's done it so diligently to the admiration of us all. He speaks to us as a man with few words, but with exceeding joy in his heart. Please welcome Mr. Selom Adadevo.
When you have a long speech and they say a man of few words, it's a bit troubling. His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Honorable Minister of Communications and Digitalization, the Honorable Ursula Owusu-Ekufo, the Honorable Minister of Finance, Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta, the Chairman of the Board of Scancom PLC, Dr. Ishmael Yamson, and the Board and members of the Scancom PLC Board. the chairman and the board directors of the MTN Foundation, the CEO of the Telecoms Chamber, and other CEOs, CEO of GIPC, the Director General for the National Communications Authority, the Director General for GIFEC, the Director General for the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the CEO of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Her Excellency, the High Commissioner of South Africa to Ghana, our distributors who have been with us for the 25 years, our suppliers, our media partners, my colleagues, current and past MTN executives and MTN staff, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I welcome you to share in our joy of achieving this milestone of 25 years of telecommunication services in Ghana. We're deeply humbled and recognize that this achievement has only been possible with the support and contributions of so many before us who have toiled and built the foundation upon which we stand today. To you all, we say a big Ayiko. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Scancom PLC Board of Directors and MTN, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude for honoring our invitation to be our special guest of honor on this august day. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank your government and past governments for the immense support through the 25 years. In fact, telecommunications today is nothing like it was in 1996 when it all started. And the same can be said for the advancements and evolution of policy during the period. I would also like to recognize the role the people of Ghana have played in MTN's business successes. Firstly, for giving us the opportunity to serve you, and secondly, for your patronage, feedback, and loyalty over the past 25 years. Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Ghana. Distinguished guests, let me take us back 2.5 decades to how it all began. I guess we can call it a throwback. The company that is now Scancom PLC was registered in 1994 and started commercial operations in 1996 with network coverage in only Accra and Tema. The MTN journey started from humble beginnings in an office on Graphic Road with 20 employees, of which only one of the 6 Ghanaians is still with us, Cynthia Adukwe. Maybe you can show us where you are. We also have one of our distributors, Richard Darko, who has been with us for 25 years. Richard, maybe you can show us your hand. Thank you. In that journey, this company has evolved through different brand names. And some of you may remember some of these. From Spacephone, the first GSM mobile service provider in Ghana, with only a postpaid service, to Spacephone Ariba, then to Ariba, and then finally to MTN. With these brand names, our evolution and taglines have also occurred, from communication for the nation to the heart of your world, and finally to everywhere you go. By the year 2006, our 10th anniversary, the company had acquired 2.6 million subscribers, making it the largest mobile phone community in the country. It was at this point that the business was acquired by MTN Group. Today, after 25 years, we have employed over 2,500 Ghanaians and created over 500,000 jobs, including hundreds of thousands of airtime resellers, mobile money agents, and mobile money merchants. Also, we currently serve about 25 million subscribers and have gone from a postpaid voice-only service to prepaid voice, democratizing telecoms for everyone's access to data, mobile money, enterprise solutions, digital, and more recently, new platform services to guide us into the future as we seek to remain relevant in a fast-changing world and in the new normal. we look back at our journey with pride, humility, and appreciation, counting our many blessings along the way and recognizing our contributions to the lives of many Ghanaians, many businesses, and to our country, Ghana. But it has not been without struggles and challenges. MTN has always seen Ghana as a market to invest in because of the confidence we have in the governance and political stability, policy predictability, and consistent economic growth over the years and in recent time. This appetite has driven our investment decisions to invest over $6 billion in infrastructure since inception. We have also had to take various commercial risks, such as sustaining investments in mobile money for over 6 years, despite a lack of profitability, and also investing in services like 3G at a time when 3G devices were not available in the country, and if they were not affordable. A similar situation for 4G more recently. In our travels, we have turned our challenges into opportunities through belief, innovation, commitment, and hard work. And the achievements we celebrate today are grounded on these very principles. We look at our achievements over the period through many different lenses. Firstly, we have helped and ensured that families and loved ones stay connected. We have supported businesses to grow leaps and bounds while making health, education, and commerce accessible to many Ghanaians. We have enabled productivity and economic growth by giving SMEs and the informal sector the tools to build new businesses and grow existing ones. We have inspired many Ghanaians to innovate by leveraging the power of technology and believing that it is possible based on our own success. Most importantly, though, we have impacted the lives of Ghanaians in many ways over 2.5 decades, including our social interventions in communities around the country through the MTN Foundation and our financial inclusion efforts, bringing banking services to many who knew otherwise. A transformation that rolled off our lips like no other with a popular chant, "Mensaka, Mensaka." I quote a famous reggae musician, Bob Marley, which today, with all the hullabaloo on Rastafarians, may not be the most appropriate, so please forgive me. The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those around him positively. For business, the greatness of a business is not in how much wealth we acquire, but in our integrity and our ability to affect the lives of Ghanaians around us positively. MTN prides itself in its high ethical standards upon which our operations are run. We take our statutory obligations seriously and have ensured our commitment to our tax obligations, which has been recognized several years running, where MTN has been adjudged the #1 taxpayer and the largest taxpayer in the country by both the Ghana Investment Promotion Council and the Ghana Revenue Authority. However, we recognize that our role in Ghana's economic growth and future goes way beyond our statutory obligations. We have a role to play in deepening the digital ecosystem and ensuring connectivity for all, including rural communities, as part of supporting government's ambition for a digital Ghana. To do all of this, we have had to place a marker on first, and I'm proud to say we have been the first at most, if not all, technological innovations in Ghana since our launch, starting from the GSM to more recently the landmark IPO and 4G and 4G Plus. It is fair to say that MTN also put Ghana on the map during our IPO by democratizing the purchase of shares through mobile money. It is our fervent belief that businesses exist today for reasons beyond financial returns. This is what has fueled our consistent commitment to invest in education, health, and economic empowerment through the MTN Foundation, with over 187 projects since inception. Your Excellency, as education is a prime focus of your government, you will be interested to know that as far back as 2002, Scancom had already set up the Space Phone Scholarship Scheme, which has now become the MTN Bright Scholarship Program. The scholarship scheme has provided assistance to hundreds of needy and brilliant children all over the country since the days of Space Phone, and our commitment continues in this respect. Distinguished guests, part of being a Ghanaian company is to live the culture we so believe in. Our culture is founded on dance and music, from ceremonial dances such as Adowa, Bambaya, Agbadza, and Palongo, to name a few. For this reason, MTN has consistently supported various programs in music, sports, entertainment, and many more, one of which you witnessed today, a product of the MTN hitmaker singing the national anthem. Our much acclaimed Stars of the Future and hitmaker platforms have unearthed stars like Ifya, Jane, Kwame Eugene, Kitty, and several others. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this milestone, we acknowledge with humility that this success is a collective one. And so, please permit me to acknowledge some of those who have contributed to our story so far. 25 years of brightening lives would not have been possible without the hard work and extensive contributions of the young men and women who led the charge, some of whom survived in the scorching sun day in and day out, selling recharge cards and onboarding new customers. Others were implementing a network that can give Ghanaians the quality of service they deserve, while others were developing and implementing new innovations and strategies to win in a competitive industry. Let me also acknowledge and appreciate all former employees, past CEOs and executives for their great leadership in bringing us this far. I would like to single out the first CEO of Scancom Limited, Mr. Gassan Oweda, the second CEO, Mr. Sadi, and Mr. Ahmed Farouk, and I'm sure most of you remember these names. I salute all the CEOs who manage MTN Ghana, starting with Mr. Brett Goshen, Mr. Michael Ikpoki, Mr. Sarami Tokobong, who fortunately is with us today for the celebrations, and Mr. Ebenezer Asante, the first Ghanaian CEO, who is now the Vice President for MTN West and Central Africa region. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us today due to some emergency that he's had to deal with. We thank you all for your sterling contributions and bringing us to this point. Finally, let's give a resounding applause to all MTN employees, both past and present, for all their contributions. To government, policymakers, and regulators, we appreciate all that you've done, your contributions in advancing policy, from deregulation to creating the enabling environment for us to be able to dream today of a digital Ghana. Thank you. We appreciate your guidance and all your contributions in shaping the industry over the years with policy, even when you use a stick. To our 25 million customers, we appreciate you for your loyalty, your feedback, your commitment to the brand, and for believing in us through the journey. Yadamwasi bebree. To our trade and technology partners and our suppliers, we appreciate your collaborations and contributions in helping us translate our vision into actionable projects and services to meet the needs of our cherished customers. To our media partners, we appreciate your collaboration and support. You have kept us honest when we stray, and you have helped us tell our story positively through the years. Your contributions have been significant to our success, and we are most grateful. To our communities, you are the reason we're in business, and we appreciate the strong and trusted relationship we have built over the years. The role of the traditional authorities, the market women, the influencers cannot be overemphasized. To our shareholders, we appreciate the confidence and belief you have in our business to invest in it. We won't let you down. Let us take a look beyond the 25 years. While we celebrate what is past, we must also think about what is ahead. Our vision is to lead the delivery of a bold new digital world to our customers. And this underpins our sustained investment in the MTN Ghana business in the areas of rural connectivity, encapsulating everywhere you go, and in implementing digital platforms to give the opportunity to our customers to live a modern, connected life. To achieve this, we have repositioned our strategy from Bright to Ambition 2025, which aims to build the largest and most valuable platform business with a focus on Africa. Ambition 2025 is anchored on 5 pillars: fintech solutions, Ayoba, enterprise network as a service, and API marketplace. In this strategy, we see exciting opportunities for mobile commerce where fintech intersects with our Ayoba business. We are hoping to aggregate APIs to accelerate the digital ecosystem expansion. Example, a customer should never need to interact with an agent to manage their MTN experience. All SMEs should be able to become digital without IT skills in-house by leveraging our platforms, and by so doing, can pay taxes digitally through mobile money. We should be able to use QR codes for trotro and taxi payments. We must have the ability to pay tolls by scanning car number plates. We should be able to track criminals through digital safety cameras on our streets, and from artificial intelligence, identify the national ID card details for a camera image. And lastly, we should be able to stamp out mobile money fraud using a similar artificial intelligence identity tracking algorithm. Despite our success over 25 years, MTN is not resting on its laurels, and our commitment to contributing to Ghana's digital development could not be higher. This year alone, MTN is investing approximately $150 million in the network and IT systems to continue to connect the 10 to 15% of Ghanaians in our remotest communities without connectivity, and increase capacity and experience for those who already have service. We're also committing, as part of our 25th anniversary, a $25 million fund over 3 years to work with government through the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization to support the development of Ghana's digital ecosystem. One of the legacy projects we have already committed to is the building of an ICT hub in Ghana. For the 25th anniversary celebration specifically, we have developed a comprehensive program to celebrate with all stakeholders, from our customers, our people, and to all categories of our partners. And further details will be announced by the Chief Marketing Officer, Noel Kojo-Ganson, in a brief media engagement shortly after the main program. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I would like to emphasize that the 25-year journey has not been a walk in the park. We are where we are today because of the sacrifices of many, several of whom are not here with us today, but several of whom are watching and joining us online. I also acknowledge the systems and policies that have guided our existence and journey through the 25 years. Our story is well chronicled in the book Telephone Conversations, A History of Telecommunications Economics and MTN in Ghana, authored by Ivor Ajimendia. And we will share more insights on our journey in subsequent engagements as part of our celebrations. Let me remind and urge all of you to stay safe during this COVID-19 period by following the health and safety protocols. I also urge you to observe, and our customers, to observe the digital hygiene protocols in order to stay safe from scammers and fraudsters by only relying on information about the 25th anniversary from official MTN channels. Your Excellency, thank you once again for joining us today to celebrate this major milestone in the history of MTN and in the history of Ghana. To all our distinguished guests, thank you for your time and presence once again, and for your role in making the past 25 years a memorable and worthy story. Enjoy the rest of the celebrations, and remember the future is not bright, but it is bright yellow. Thank you very much, and have a good day.
I love football.
I love music. The passion of the nation.
Football and music are in the heart of every Ghanaian.
Our passion for football is deep.
I love Ashanti Gold. Asante Kotoko. I love Lagos City. And I love Accra Asufo.
Since its entry into Ghana, MTN has supported the Ghana Football Association in a number of ways.
MTN has been a proud partner of our dear Football Association, investing heavily in domestic football.
Dedication. Dedication.
One of the biggest sponsorship packages the GFA has ever received is from MTN Ghana's sponsorship of the FA Cup.
MTN, since 2010, has been investing money, over $1 million Ghana cedis a year. The investments by our proud partners MTN goes a long way in ensuring that we reach out to everybody in the country, we touch lives across the country, and we give hope to kids who would not normally be noticed from the woods of Ghana. We are proud of MTN.
Putting smiles on our faces.
The Sport Writers Association of Ghana, for their role in monitoring sportsmen and women throughout each year and celebrating them accordingly during their annual awards night, also received support from MTN Ghana. MTN's commitment to the development and unearthing of music talents is well celebrated. From stars of the future, where gems like Efia, Adina, and many others were birthed, to the highly successful MTN Hitmaker competition, which produced stars like Famie, Frida Rhymes, Kiddy, Mr. Drew, and Kwame Eugene.
Commitment.
In its 10th year, the MTN Hitmaker competition has become a major outlet for talented young Ghanaians to realize their dreams. MTN has cumulatively invested over 20 million Ghana cedis in the development of these young talents, thereby providing employment opportunities for them, and all in the music ecosystem.
He got the fire.
I got the privilege to join the MTN Hitmaker.
MTN Hitmaker has made a massive positive impact in my life.
6 years down the line, I'm still here, Sugar Daddy Golden Boy.
So thank you, MTN Hitmaker. Today, I'm Artist of the Year of the country.
Big thank you to MTN for giving me a voice.
Thank you, MTN Hitmaker. Thank you, MTN. You made a rock star.
MTN is also firmly behind some of the biggest music events that Ghana has witnessed, festivals and music shows. For 25 years, MTN has led the way in the telecommunication industry in Ghana. Today, mobile telephony is not just picking a phone and making a call. MTN service has ensured that it is much, much more than that. It is a way of making life brighter for our valued customers, and that is progress.
This is progress.
This is progress.
This is progress.
Limitless opportunities leading to progress. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Selo Madadefo, CEO, MTN Ghana. And assisting him is a 13-member team, management team, who are here in Ghana. Please rise to be acknowledged. A resounding round of applause for our EXCO. We salute you for your dedication and your service. Please be seated. This morning, we're pleased to receive in our midst a Deputy Chief of Staff at the Office of the President, the Honorable Fawaz Aliyu. Thank you very much for joining us. It is my pleasure to acknowledge with gratitude the presence of the members of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Communications, the chair, I beg your pardon, of the panel, the Honorable Cynthia Mamle Morrison. She's the MP for Agona West. Let's welcome her warmly. And with her is her deputy chair, the MP for Ningo Pram Pram, my very own, the irrepressible, the Honorable Sam George. Thank you. Mr. President, Honorable Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our CEO alluded to the fact that ours is not a business that exists purposely for money. We exist to serve a purpose and to impact significantly and, most importantly, sustainably. Here to speak to us from the charity wing of the business, the MTN Foundation, is our board chair. Please make welcome Dr. Ishmael Yamson.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Honorable Minister of Communications, other ministers, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner from South Africa, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored to be here at the launch of the 25th anniversary of Scancom PLC's. This is an historical milestone that puts us in a position to better provide for future where we live the vision of the MTN brand fully. I wish to convey to Your Excellency and the people of Ghana our warmest felicitations and our deep appreciation for making time for this launch and also for the support you have given us throughout the years. As a proud African company, the entire MTN family recognizes the huge support of government, our regulators, institutions, and customers who have supported our business over the years and continue to do so. Since the commencement of our operations in 1996, the transformation of the telecommunications sector has been largely driven by consumer needs, constant innovation, consistent investment in the network, and improved customer experience. MTN Ghana's growth has been directly linked to the success of Ghana's information, communications, and technology industry, while the customer has been at the center of our development initiatives. While we have seen enormous growth in the ICT sector and more than 100% growth in mobile penetration in Ghana, there are challenges that impede several others from enjoying the benefits of a modern, connected life. The availability of additional spectrum is one of the biggest issues, and already there are conversations around 5G and 6G in other parts of the world, which means that we have to take bold steps to stay ahead of the curve as a country in Africa. And we need to take those bold steps because we need very robust telecommunications infrastructure and technology to realize Africa's continental free trade dream. And with the headquarters in Accra, the need for Ghana to invest in 5G and later in 6G cannot be overemphasized. We are ready at MTN and indeed have the capacity and the will to partner government in pursuing this dream of becoming the center of African Continental Free Trade Initiative. Closing the digital divide remains a challenge, but working together, we can handle that challenge. Distinguished guests, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude once again to the President and the people of Ghana for the immense support we have received and the opportunity we have had to keep them connected. We will never have come this far without our customers, the government of Ghana, the media, suppliers, and other partners. We hope that this partnership will endure to leverage the transformational mobile technology to progress the development of this country. As I conclude, I'd like to once again, on behalf of the Board of Directors of MTN Ghana, express our sincere appreciation to the President for having time to come today and joining us, and indeed to all our guests for making time for this event. We look forward to a future filled with peace, prosperity, and stability in this nation. I thank you.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ishmael Yamson. He's the board chair of MTN Ghana. We thank you ever so much for your wisdom. This morning, Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it falls to the Minister of Communications and Digitalization to address us this morning. Please welcome the Honorable Esther Owusu-Ekufo, MP.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency, the South African High Commissioner, the Board Chairman and members of the Board, MTN Foundation, officials of regulatory bodies here present, CEOs of business chambers, MTN executives, staff, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be here with you all to celebrate this significant milestone in MTN's journey this morning. As a former industry person, I remember Farouk very well and the days of space phone, Mijana Bontina Mika say, when there was no mobile service, and MTN's introduction of the GSM service in this country. I'm encouraged by the evolution of the telecoms market over the years, and MTN has made an invaluable contribution to it. Hello has become yellow, or is becoming yellow. You've done well in your business. You've been deliberate on delivering on your mandate to the best of your ability. It's a capital-intensive industry, and you've invested well. You've taken risks and pioneered a lot of innovations when others have hesitated. Those risks and investments have paid off. You were a distant third in 1996 when you entered the Ghanaian market, but you're now the market leader. MTN continues to collaborate with government, regulators, and all stakeholders to ensure that your subscribers enjoy the best innovative services during your evolution in this telecommunications space. It has impacted on the Ghanaian economy and affected all of us from all walks of life, even as the need for digital and financial inclusion has become indispensable to life as we know it. For those who didn't think this sector was important, last year and the COVID-19 lockdowns proved how indispensable the telecommunications infrastructure is globally. And it also reminded us about the untapped digital opportunities that are available to spur development. MTN zero-rated educational sites for thousands of educational sites and enabled our young people to study and learn remotely, amongst other innovations that you pioneered. As government works to deepen digitalization in a more sustainable way, we look forward to greater industry collaboration and partnerships with you to move the Ghanaian telecoms market into the forefront of the African continent. Ghana is poised to be the digital hub of the sub-region. and we will do so with private sector partners like MTN. We're looking forward to your continued support for the implementation of policy initiatives such as the national roaming, SIM registration, rural telephony, ECOWAS roaming, Girls in ICT, location-based services, amongst others, which will anchor digital opportunities for especially the Ghanaian youth. Even your declaration as significant market power can and should provide other opportunities for you to continue to grow. We've mandated shared infrastructure, and you all indicated your interest in providing your platform as a service for your competitors and collaborators in this sector. I thank you for seeing all these policy interventions as yet another opportunity for you to continue innovating and growing your brand. 26 years ago, the regulator was a terrifying figure, and I'm sure many in this room remember Major Tando. May his soul rest in peace. I loved him. But the regulator of today is a more benign one, I hope. Well, I heard some skeptical laughter, so maybe not. However, we've taken a policy decision to strive for a lighter regulatory touch, which will spur greater growth and innovation in this pivotal sector. There are many, many, many opportunities knocking on our doors, which will require the digital infrastructure, the applications and services which your company, MTN, provides. Artificial intelligence, and Selo mentioned a few. Machine learning, big data solutions, connected devices, a safe city solution, linked databases, payment systems, e-commerce, the continental free trade area itself. And we've stated on several fora that it is digital technology applications and services that will make the vision of the African continental free trade area a reality and a success. Would like to assure you that the government of His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his minister, me, will continue to create not only an enabling environment, but provide favorable incentives to grow the fintech and digital ecosystem. As we mark this day, I say well done to MTN Ghana, to all your stakeholders, subscribers, service providers, agents, and all those in the ecosystem which enable your work, our industry, to thrive. I wish you all many more impactful milestones ahead, and thank you for your attention.
The Minister of Communications and Digitalization, the Honorable Ursula Owusu-Ekufo, MP, thank you for your warm and gracious remarks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a celebration from Hamale to Accra, from Aplao to Elubo, showcasing the diversity and beauty of Ghana.
Akufo-Addo.
The Minister for Communications and Digitalization, Director General of the National Communications Authority, Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Telecommunications Chamber, the Chairperson and members of the Board of Directors of MTN, Chief Executive Officer, Management and staff of MTN Ghana, the South African High Commissioner to Ghana and other members of the diplomatic corps, traditional rulers, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here with you to commemorate the 25th anniversary of MTN's entry into Ghana's telecommunications market. Last week, I had the honor of meeting in Pretoria the President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, who was in his other life a past chairperson of the board of MTN. He continues to express keen interest in the development of MTN and asked me to extend to you his best wishes for your anniversary and for your future. South African multinational MTN is a model for emulation by other African companies, including those from Ghana. It is further proof, if any were needed, that we in Africa have the capability to oversee our own social and economic transformation. 25 years is a significant milestone, worthy of acknowledgement and commendation, considering the fact that MTN came from being in a distant third position when it acquired Scancom in 1996 to becoming the market leader in Ghana, having currently the highest number of voice and data subscribers in a very competitive sector. This is indeed an impressive performance. I am an ardent believer in the private sector's ability to make a major contribution to economic development, especially the drive and innovation needed to promote employment, ultimately accelerate economic growth. My government is committed to transforming Ghana into a digital economy. And I'm encouraged in this regard when the private sector invests in information and communications technology to support government's policy of making ICT accessible to every Ghanaian. MTN has been an exceptionally able partner in this regard. It has been consistent in creating and deploying innovative technologies, products, and services in Ghana over the years, in accordance with global standards and trends, and has helped sustain investment in the country. From being the first to introduce GSM technology in Ghana, to launching commercially 2G, 3G, and 4G LTE mobile generations of technology, mobile money, pioneering the use of mobile money for IPO subscriptions on the Ghana Stock Exchange, amongst others. MTN has carried its subscribers along this positive evolution. Your slogan, "Everywhere you go," says it all, and I'm happy to note that you're living up to it. There's no doubt that MTN has contributed to Ghana's digital transformation process through its consistent investment in robust and resilient network infrastructure, as well as in the provision of innovative products and services. Undoubtedly, in this 25-year journey, you've demonstrated your determination to contribute to the socio-economic development of the country through the creation of jobs, youth development, partnerships, women empowerment, and industrialization. The Ghanaian people and I say a big aiko to you. Ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, rapid digital transformation is reshaping economies and improving lives as it presents huge opportunities for efficiency, innovation, job creation, enhanced revenue generation, and overall economic growth. It is also transforming socio-political life and changing the world as we know it on a daily basis. We cannot be left out of this evolution, and that is why government, through the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization, has embarked on an ambitious program to transform Ghana's economy through the application of digital technology and help ensure that every Ghanaian derives maximum benefit from this process. Since my assumption of office in January 2017, we've taken decisions that have provided the necessary impetus to stimulate the economy on several levels. We recognized that having a national database was one of the critical elements of a digital economy, and instituted that as a matter of priority by implementing the National Identification Program and completing the first phase of the National Digital Property Addressing System to support geolocation and the issuance of postal codes. In our quest to make the Ghana card the primary source of identification to access services in the country, majority of Ghanaians have been enrolled onto the National Biometric Identity Card. I'm confident that this move will enhance coordination among state institutions and provide significant benefits to citizens. Indeed, just last year, the National Health Insurance Card was integrated into the Ghana card as part of the consolidation process. It has also been integrated with GRA to form the TIN number, and it will be used to verify all SIM registrations shortly. The overall objective of government is to integrate all databases for effective administration of the country. Big data analytics, machine learning, and Internet of Things are becoming a reality in Ghana. The Ministry of Communications and Digitalization, under the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Ursula Owusu-Ekufo, Member of Parliament for Ablekuma West, is also embarking on an ambitious National Broadband Infrastructure Development Program for the ICT sector, with a special focus on providing total connectivity to the unserved and underserved communities in the country. The Rural Telephony and Digital Inclusion Project is currently being rolled out, and construction of 2,016 solar-powered cell sites across the country has begun in earnest to provide voice and data connectivity to millions of rural dwellers and facilitate national roaming too. A common monitoring platform, CMP, which monitors communication traffic, and provides real-time verification of transactions in the telecommunications sector, was established as a measure of transparency and accountability to build trust and improve the working relationship between government and players in the industry. Government is committed to ensuring efficiency in the delivery of public services and has rolled out e-government services, including the introduction of paperless port operations, e-procurement, e-parliament, e-justice, e-registrar, and the use of the Smart Workplace virtual office application, amongst other initiatives. An electronic platform for the payment of all government goods and services, the Ghana.gov.gh platform, has been established to promote efficiency and transparency in revenue collection and improve upon the security of transactions in the public sector. Through the Accra Digital Center, government is providing state-of-the-art commercial office spaces for ICT businesses and BPOs, and trains the youth in startup businesses. I'm charging MTN to invest also in promoting startups, reducing the gender digital divide, and stimulating the vibrant technology hub space. You should also work with your sector ministry and the industry to establish a telecommunications museum to chronicle and showcase our developments and achievements in this sector, because we have a story to tell. Judging from the fact that Ghanaians have found the use of Momo very convenient, we've also addressed some bottlenecks in mobile money transactions to facilitate deeper financial inclusion by establishing the mobile money interoperability platform to promote seamless flow of cash amongst the various networks as part of efforts to promote a cash-light society and provide alternative channels for access to digital financial services. I'm proud that Ghana is the first African country to introduce a universal QR code, which has the ability to meet the needs of both banked and unbanked customers by facilitating payments from multiple funding sources, such as mobile wallets, cards, or bank accounts on any platform. Ladies and gentlemen, going digital has security and data privacy challenges. We're now faced with the issue of personal data protection and cyber attacks. Without the enabling policies and laws to secure the data and its proper use, we risk losing it all. Government has thus put in place the right cybersecurity and data protection laws to sustain the quality of experience in the use of the digital services. We intend to enforce them to the letter. Let me also add that the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization is in the process of developing a comprehensive digital economic policy and strategy that will guide our efforts to leverage digital technologies for economic and social development, as well as offer guidance for the financing, institutional strengthening, and human capacity building that would be required to achieve the objectives of the policy. I will encourage you in MTN to send in your comments, suggestions, and input to this process as a key stakeholder. I've been reliably informed that MTN has also ensured expeditious payment of its assessed taxes as a responsible corporate citizen. And this has been suitably recognized by the authorities. I congratulate you for the awards received from the Ghana Revenue Authority, including the Commissioner General's Special and Platinum Awards for the prompt settlement of taxes. I also want to thank you very much for your contribution of PPEs, vaccines, and other COVID-related relief items to support government's efforts to contain the pandemic. And I acknowledge also your support for the Ghana Cares or Bantampa program, which seeks to revamp our post-COVID-19 economy. As we continue to build our digital economy, together with the exciting opportunities that the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, presents to leapfrog Ghana and Africa's economy, we look forward to all stakeholders, particularly African multinationals within the telecommunications and ICT industry, to play active roles and facilitate continental integration through trade. Digital platforms, systems, and technology will play pivotal roles in the success of the AFCFTA. I'm confident that MTN, and indeed all players in the industry, will continue to collaborate with government as we roll out further initiatives to deepen digitalization in a more sustainable way. Ladies and gentlemen, government wants to work with the private sector, especially in the delivery of infrastructure. We constantly encourage private sector stakeholders to pursue initiatives which foster the achievement of our national goals. We remain committed to providing the appropriate enabling environment for business organization and sustainability, and we will work to attract more private sector investments into ICT infrastructure development, digital applications, and services. We will continue collaborating with you to address and remove any barriers that stifle digital inclusion. I must emphasize that healthy competition in the telecommunications sector is what engenders innovation and better service to the people of Ghana. The entry into the market has proven that, and we must all act collectively to ensure that competition thrives in an atmosphere of fairness and equity. All policy measures put in place by government are thus aimed at promoting and ensuring a level playing field for all. My hearty congratulations go to all staff of the organization, policymakers, regulators, vendors, service providers, and MTN subscribers, past and present. Government appreciates your hard work and continuous contribution to the telecommunications sector and the country as a whole. We are confident that many more organizations will be inspired by your 25-year journey and success story to emulate your achievements. Let me end by reminding MTN that the critical concerns of Ghanaians vis-à-vis the provision of telecommunication services are the affordability, availability, quality, reliability, and speed of the services. You should strive even harder to attain these goals. As you start another phase of delivering on your vision, I wish you and all your stakeholders rapid growth with many more successful achievements and the very best of luck. Once again, congratulations on your 25th anniversary. Accordingly, I declare MTN's 25th anniversary formally launched. May God bless MTN and us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. One more time, a round of applause. Wow. Mr. President, Respectfully, may I invite you back, ably assisted by the Honorable Minister, our CEO, our board chair, together with the South African High Commissioner and the CEO of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. The moment we've all been waiting for is here. Can I respectfully ask that we move 2 steps back? Okay. And now, Mr. President, it falls to you to officially unveil the 25th anniversary logo. We're going to use a buzzer, a digital buzzer, because that's the future. And we're going to see the future of MTN in bright yellow. And so we count from 5 down. Are we ready? Together, let's go. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and to God be the glory, 1. Mr. President, Honorable Minister, behold the new logo. And this is how we set the tone for 25 more years of delivering on the bold new digital world. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for MTN. Mr. President, respectfully, I ask that we please turn for a group photograph. Board chair, please position for the group photograph. And in a short while, we receive also members of the board and ESCO. Let's have some music right about now. Mr. President, if it pleases you, can we take one without the mask? Okay. Mr. President, this morning, it falls to me to say thank you on behalf of MTN for your continued support and for creating the enabling atmosphere. There are so many things you have to fix in this country, but when it comes to telecommunications and digitalization, forget it. We have already fixed it. It is nice to know you have a president who uses your network. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. If you don't believe it, check the message his wife sent him on his birthday. We did for you. And so, Mr. President, as a token of our love and appreciation, we have a little present to give to you. Let me... I invite the CEO, assisted by the board chair, to present to the President of the Republic this memento marking 25 years of brightening lives. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Okay. Mr. President, the last photograph will be with our members of the board. Respectfully, I invite you to please take your place down so that the board members can come up with management. And thereafter, we call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Respectfully, I invite the members of the MTN board, the Foundation Board Chair, Professor Franklin Menu, the Foundation Board member, Mrs. Nabila Williams, a member of the ScanCom Board, Mr. Felix Addo, and Mr. Kofi Dazi, another member of the board. Please come up. And the final photograph will be with all the members of our executive management. Respectfully, I invite you all to please come up. Let's make it snappy. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the team. Ama Bene Amponsa, Thomas Mopiela, Kobna Benti Angel, William Tete, Samuel Addo, Samuel Kuranting, Dario Bianchi, Didier Safa Diakanda, Michael Bewonyo, Abubakar Mohammed, Eli Hini, Maima Kote, Joel Kojo Ganson, and the big man, Selom Adadevo. Okay, bring the music down. To this end, we say, may God bless you, the President of the Republic. May God bless our great family, MTN, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. Please rise for the national salute. Mr. President, your son, Samini. Boy.
Boy. Yeah. I make me wanna rearrange the alphabet so I could put you next to letter I. Take my heart, baby, carry go. If you leave me, baby, I go die. The tunes on the sissy kitty kitty. O camera footage, Gina, no hair, rissy rissy. Nisi moja smile, siri siri. Penny was a minute, no chilly chilly. Oh, yo, baby, penny brownie, yeah. Golden tree chocolate, yeah. Reach out early, yeah. Each and every day, baby. Oh, yo, my own. That time I did chase, I'm there, no money, yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for being here with us. We love you so much, and we know you will do it. Show boy, yeah, we here, my own. That time on the chase, I'm there, no money, they owe. My own, see my heart back, but she thought I they grind for my cake. My own, like the air, I they feel I'm for everywhere I they owe. My own. The money, baby, come chop on for me. And I'm in tune, kinda, what's up in me, yeah? What's up in me, yeah? Other my lonely man, I bet chat to me, yeah? Chat to me, girl, see it. With time, make I carry you. Champagne, and I was in Malibu, eh? And that dinner, I eat it just for two. Me down now, darling, see, baby, yeah, my own. The time I they chase, I'm there, no money, they owe. My own, see my heart back, cause she thought I they grind for my cake. My own, like the air, they feel I'm for everywhere I they go. My own, see the money, baby, come chop on for me, oh. Boy, yeah.
Please stay with us for a brief moment, ladies and gentlemen. Right after this performance, we have some amazing goodies to give to one and all. Thank you.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah. Everywhere you go. It's your chance and you have to stand tall. Believe in yourself. Everywhere you go. It's your chance and you have to stand tall. Believe in yourself. Everywhere you go. Boy. Yeah. Everywhere. When you going up to war, get close to talk about it to hoe and everywhere. If you really feel like going anywhere, make that move. Yeah, do it quick and soon. It's your chance and you have to stand tall. Believe in yourself. Everywhere you go, it's your chance and you have to stand tall. Believe in yourself. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, everywhere you go, everywhere you go, everywhere you go. If you really feel like going, you go, go. You go, go, go. Everywhere. If you really feel like going, you go, go, go. You go, go. Everywhere. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, everywhere you go, MTN. Everywhere you go. Thank you very much. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Before I go, DJ, before I go, this very track in the background brings a lot of memories. For those who don't know the MTN full story. Yes, I've been brand ambassador for MTN for 8 years straight, and that song in the background was the song that I was charged with to do for our Everywhere You Go slogan. So anywhere you hear this song everywhere, just know this is part of the MTN story and it's part of history. Achoo! All right, people, we're right here and we're in the building. MTN, Everywhere You Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that we come around. We have a little surprise. We have some amazing surprises right here. We have 25 brand new phones, the S20 and the S10 to give away. Who is going to walk away with all these amazing phones? We find out right here with a raffle. Ladies and gentlemen, please come close. Let's do this raffle and give away these amazing prizes.
She know they call me back again, and she want me still assume, say she's alright. Yeah. When I call, she know they pick.
Let me invite our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Noel Ganson, to please join me here.
And she want me still assume, say she's okay. Oh my baby dear, as I'm waiting every day, hope he say she still gon' come my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of MTN Ghana, we'd like to say thank you one and all for coming and sticking with us during this celebration. We promise you 25 more years of advancing the bold new digital world. My name is Jerry Ajololo, and I say thank you.
feel you no be lie. Oh, Bema, so inside the auto. If you know they my body, my mind go they bust you. If you know they my body, you know they my body. Oh Lord of mercy, be like something they do me, oh.
I'm gonna take care of you, yeah. You know go hurt, I'll refuse, yeah. I never blow you no fuse. My chica bonita be you. I'm gonna take care of you, yeah. You know go hurt, I refuse, yeah. I know go blow you no fuse. My chica bonita be you.
Boy, you know I love you forever. Baby, all I do it for you. Boy, you know I love you forever. Baby, all I do it for you.
Makuma wa unsay, baby. Mobbing titi and time, baby.
Makuma wa unsay, baby. Mobbing titi and time, baby.
I'm gonna take care of you, yeah. You know go hurt, I refuse, yeah. I never blow you no fuse. My chica bonita be you. I'm gonna take care of you, yeah. You know go hurt, I refuse, yeah. I know go blow you no fuse. My chica bonita be you. Mamacita.
Oh yeah, yeah. Rockstar. And they call me Eugene. The way I love you now, nobody go feel love you like I do. Damn it, double it, yeah. And they talk say you do me juju. The way I love you now, nobody go feel love you like I do. Damn it, double it, yeah. And they talk say you do me juju. And so whatever go happen, eh? Oh, you man. Me never wanna go. Oh, you man. Never go happen, eh? Oh, you man. Me never wanna go. Oh, you man. You be my alummo. Oh, you man. Me never wanna go. Oh, you man. You be my alummo. Oh, you man. Me never wanna go. Oh, you man. Never go happen, eh? Oh, you man. Me never wanna go. Oh, you man. Hey, I can say baby, I can say baby, I can say Minisika koko never show. Make sure what do I bring you now. Check it out, yo. And I go love you even though they hate you. My mom made doing me sick in you now.